Good morning everyone, welcome to a new market update, and today we're going to discuss which altcoin is going to move next, as Dogecoin has been exploding in the past week, and also Litecoin and even Neo is waking up out of its winter sleep. The focus is currently on the 2017 older coins, so that's what we're going to head to right now in this analysis in the video. However, before we continue, do not forget to subscribe and also like this video and comment if you want to see some special content, as right now we're still building the YouTube channel and my target is to have that 100k subs so I can place the play button behind me. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's discuss which altcoin I'm currently focused on, as we've got lots to discuss, right? Alright, so on the chart, what will we have? We've got Litecoin up here. I wanted to discuss this one first, as that has been the focus of the week for me, next to the Oracle section, as I've discussed in the top 3 categories that I'm watching currently. So what is Litecoin doing? And I'll just erase the squigglies and boxes that I've made. Litecoin is literally waking up out of its winter sleep into a bull cycle, as you can see. And there are a few key triggers that you should be watching if you are looking for such an altcoin that could be doing well. One of them is if you find a bullish divergence, not the most important one. Second is if the 100-day and 200-day MAs are crawling up, crossing each other, or the price is flipping those two for support in which a new bull market can emerge. And that's what we're literally seeing right now, very similar to the price structure that we've had at the beginning of 2019. So right now we are currently seeing the first move of Litecoin. It's very likely that we're going to have this move continuing for the coming months. So as you can see in this previous bull run, such a move can take months, and this one started to rally up since December already, and it topped out in April, through which the assumption of an alt season from here to July, maybe even beginning August, is not unlikely. So what's the third one? The third one is that you can see accumulation or an increased volume, which is signaling that you can have that there is an accumulation going on, people are interested to buy at those prices. Then finally, usually what you see when an altcoin is dropping down, and what we've seen on Litecoin and also on Swipe and some other ones, is that once it's dropping down, people are very negative about it. They are spreading FUD. They are also saying it's a scam. That's usually what happens, and now the momentum starts to switch and people are all of a sudden FOMOing into those projects. So what are the chances, or what is the likelihood of the market doing right now? I think that what we're going to see right now on Bitcoin is just a relative simple and basic and just sideways Bitcoin. We might still see somewhere mid 50k, all fine. I'm not assuming we're going to have a bear market. I'm not assuming that we're going to have a big impulse wave. But right now the focus is on altcoins, as you can see. So the money is flooding towards the altcoins as well. And that's a topic that I'm going to discuss tomorrow on the YouTube channel, in which we can discuss those cycles. It's already, the market is cyclical and it's always going in those waves. So right now finally we're getting that big altcoin cycle that everybody has been waiting for. And therefore I want to dedicate some more time to it. But as you can see on Litecoin, we are flipping the 100-day MA and 200-day MA. It's showing strength. It's currently facing a resistance zone that is not likely to break through in one go. We might still have a retest somewhere in this region around 4,500 sats, or at least some consolidation, just like we have seen in the previous period in December 2018. If that happens, that would grant you an opportunity to get into the markets, as usually those flips are a beautiful entry point. However, once it starts to run heavily, you should be switching from investment or swing trades to day trades, as the optimal entry point for a swing trade is gone. But still, support and resistance flips, critical to watch in these markets. So then we've got Dogecoin, we've got Litecoin, we've seen Ripple or XRP, I'm sorry, otherwise everybody is going to flame me again. XRP is doing well. Which one is lagging behind? Yes, there we go. It's Stellar. And as you can see, Stellar is literally on the bottom. It's still in the accumulation range. It's the inverse of what we've seen here in 2018. This one is very likely to break out heavily. And once it breaks its accumulation range, and we can see that we've been testing the range high multiple multiple times. So once it breaks out of this accumulation phase, I think we're going to have a big impulse wave, just like XRP has been doing, just like Litecoin is going to do. So at this stage, we're also flipping the 100-day MA and 200-day MA for support, and we're most likely starting a new bull cycle. And then when you check the US dollar pairs, it's becoming very difficult to analyze where it's heading, given the fact that the US dollar values are all in price discovery, as we are in a new market cycle and everything is just growing. Therefore, you're going to watch and look at the Bitcoin pairs, as those will give you more information that you should be looking at. So, what are the critical levels to watch for XLM on the Bitcoin pair when it starts to break out? Well, we've got this critical resistance zone that it has to break through. If that breaks, you can see a continuation happening. In general, the first levels that I'm going to watch is this area around 1800 to 1900 sats. Next level that I'm looking at is around 2200. And even if it goes further down and further upwards, the next zone is 2900, which is already above a 2x from this one. And usually those pumps or those moves on XLM and XRP happen within a few days. So it's something that you should be watching in general. But this construction you will see all over the place. Not only on XLM, you will see that it's currently accumulating and it's flipping the 100-day and 200-day MAs and most likely starting a new bull cycle. You can see it on other altcoins as well. As in this case, we can see that ZRX is doing the exact same thing, and it's also heating up a potential new bull cycle. So as long as it stays above those 100-day and 200-day MAs, you can probably expect continuation to happen. And the critical level that we have, that's what I've been discussing all the time, critical level to hold. As long as that holds, the next impulse will bring us towards the critical resistance zones, and most likely bring a new massive run. Around 6.1k sats will already make it almost a 2x, which is, this one is also a dino coin, so something you have to watch in general on the markets from this point of view. And then you've got EOS as well, as EOS is literally a copy paste of what we just saw on Litecoin. I'll just remove it a little bit. Breaking above the 100-day and 200-day MA, significant volume, indicating that we're having accumulation here through which a new impulse wave might start, or even a new bull cycle. And then as well, what we have even more is this bullish divergence, which is pretty much strong on this entire structure here, signaling that we have a bottoming construction here. So if you're looking at the USDT value of EOS and also on Litecoin and other ones, it shows that it's currently in price discovery. But if you look at those Bitcoin pairs, you can see that we are literally just heating up and just waking up out of the winter sleep. So those coins, especially the 2017 ones, the older ones, that's my focus right now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow on a new video about altcoin cycles. Have a wonderful weekend.